folks, so it's been, I know y'all ain't seen the car in a while. It's been a long time. Let me back up so it'll get in focus a little bit. But y'all ain't seen the car in a long time. We gotta make some changes, gotta get this thing back rolling. It is crazy bright out here. Like, I'm struggling. it is just insanely bright, like not a cloud in the sky. But so that's why I'm squinting, excuse me. This car is gonna be getting a lot done over as quick as these parts come in, right? So I'm doing the engine swap, transmission swap. So if you could guess, you might as well go ahead and guess the transmission I'm gonna put in here. I think that'll be a little easier, maybe. But let me know which transmission you think I'm gonna put in here, right? Drop that in the comments. But for now, I have some things to show you, but first I'm gonna wash this thing up. It's a little dirty. This is the R32 that most of you know about, and if you don't know about it, then welcome to the channel. We got a GTR here, R32. It is what it is. I love the car. Right now we're doing a big build, or right now. I am getting help from others just as far as information-wise because I'm diving into a whole new spectrum, right? I swapped this one RB26 out and put another one in back in 2016, and then in 2020 I blew the second RB. So after making that, you know, I'm sure a lot of you watching, if you watch this and got a GTR, I'm sure a lot of you know about or heard about people with GTRs having that issue. Yeah, the RB it sounds great. I think it's a great motor, but it's just not reliable, right? So yeah, the RB, I love the motor. It sounds great. I like the way it puts down the power. It's super smooth. It don't vibrate. You can cruise at like 4,000 RPM. It's just like a nice, smooth, beautiful tone. So on top of being super expensive, not like the availability just isn't there either. So if you're out driving a lot, doing a lot of, you're just going places, your car breaks, you can't just go to any parts store and buy parts for, something happens to your transmission, brakes, engine, whatever it may be. You gotta wait, you gotta call people, you gotta call a friend, you crack an oil pan. Right now, like, for one of my RBs, I have to take an oil pan out just to ship to my buddy up in Alaska. The hassle that he, like I said, he has to go through, he gotta call somebody all the way on the East Coast just to get an oil pan for his RB. Stuff like that I just don't wanna have to deal with. I like the car, I drove it every day. Probably 60% of the time. I got a truck, some toys, so I do go back and forth between my other vehicles. But I plan to get this back on the road a lot, same way like I was before. But yeah, and that being said, I want to be able to know that I can up and go, something happens, I can make a call, get a part, I can get expedited shipping, 2-3 days, whatever. Have a part at my front door, or go to a part store, get something picked up, pick the next day. A lot of things, just convenience, right? That's kind of the biggest thing. Being able to pay for convenience and it being available to pay for convenience. So, yes, changing up the engine, changing up the transmission. It's going to be a whole lot of new changes going on with this. So it's going to be, I'm super excited about it. Being able to use AC, so I'm converting to AC as well. Because as those of you know, the AC in the 90s cars back over in Japan, they use a different type of coolant that's not available here in the States. So let's go over, enough of the talking, let's go over what I got to do with this car to get started. All right, so I rewatched that, and that footage was just like the background noise of the cars going by just ruined everything. So I figured why not take a seat in the car and talk to you guys about it. So like I said, the biggest thing was just the availability. Man, your boy is ashy. Sheesh. Hold up. All right, had to put something on them things. But yeah, the biggest thing, I just want to be able to drive my car, right? This isn't no show car. It's a classic, yeah, but I drive it. Like whenever it's good, I'm driving it, right? It's been down a few times, being the motor issues when I blow them, or water pump leaking. I replace the water pump, but I gotta wait 2-3 weeks for a water pump to come. Engine, I'm gonna save that one for the next episode. So now it's just a lot of prepping the car for the transmission and motor to go in, right? So there's a lot of things I need to do. Let me go ahead and pop this in and show you guys what's gonna go on with this R32 GTR for everything to work. Got going on, and there's the engine bay. So here, yes, there's no RB in here at all whatsoever. Everything in here right now is ready for an RB26 to just get dropped right back in. Here we have the old wiring harness. So for all the sensors, the coil packs, brighten this up a little bit. It's ready. Your intercooler, you got your inlet, outlet for your intercooler here, intercooler there. It's going from the turbos were on. I'm trying to get this right now. Don't shoot me now. Don't shoot me. I'm pretty sure the turbos were on this side, went to the intercooler, went in. Boom, this went into your intake. I think I got a 50-50 chance of getting that right. This is the old boost controller. This is getting taken out. These wires here for the battery, all of these are getting removed. Let me take this off of. Making some adjustments. Make sure you can see. So this here, all this wiring we're taking out. Boost controller, taking that out. Throttle here, that cable, taking that out. What else? Power steering pump, taking that out. Wiring harness, taking that out. The ABS here running across the back, taking that out. Yeah, we're taking a lot of this out, and honestly, I want to clean everything too. It's dirty in here. When you're building something fresh, you want a clean slate. So I'm going to take the grill, the headlight, let's see, the grill, the headlights, the bumper. Probably going to take all of that out, probably even the fenders as well, just to get everything out of my way, because it's just going to be a lot of this is getting redone. The clutch master cylinder, I'm replacing that as well. What else? These fuel lines here, the fuel filter. All right, so almost everything is coming out of this engine or off of the front of this car, just so we can get the new power plant in there, like the new transmission. I will tell you one thing, the transmission is going to be brand new, the first brand new transmission I ever bought in my life. It was a it was a lot of money, but I'm doing it because that's the one thing I don't want to have to go back and forth with. I don't want to get a junkyard transmission, clutch, button up to that issue with that. I don't want to have to, the clutch, I want to just be able to slap a clutch to it, slap the bell housing on, pair it up to the motor, and drive it, right? I don't want to have to worry about gears grinding, putting more power to it, and I'm trying not to give away all my secrets, right? But I don't want to have to worry about putting more power to it and, synchros going out, this and that and the third. So brand new transmission with the warranty. Like I said, I'll tell you more about the transmission. Just go ahead for this video, take a guess, and guess what transmission you think I'm gonna put in it. There's not many options to choose from, so I think a lot of you guys are gonna get it right. But that's it. That's a little bit of insight on what's going on new with the GTR. And 2024 is getting done. So it's about time. I miss it. I miss driving the car. What happened with the old motor, it blew. I'll go into details on the old motor in another video, but yeah, it's gone. RB gone. No more RB stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video. The car is pretty clean. We washed it. I gotta clean out everything under the engine bay now, because that is not clean. But the car itself looks pretty good. Let's do a nice little walk around. The wheels, we running the BBSs. Tires, the Federal. Usually, are they Federal? I usually run Federal. What size are these? Can't even see. Probably some old bull, but they're dry rotted anyway, so I'm gonna have to get a whole new set of tires. I also need some body work done. Your famous GTR rear quarter panels rusting is normal for a lot of GTRs from Japan, right? This side is pretty bad too, so body shop's gonna get me all hooked up, get that all redone, repaired. Usually they cut out the metal. They'll cut out everything, weld in like a new, just completely fresh metal in, and you know, do what they do, bodywork stuff. But the car still is in great shape. The body's great. It's pretty much all original. The rear fender, the tail lights, everything's pretty much all original. The headlights, the grille, the bumper, front splitter needs some paint there. A lot of, you can tell, yeah, it cracks out. So I want this thing to be back A1, but for right now we're getting the mechanical stuff situated. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. There it is, the R32 GTR with no motor in it, but that's gonna change here soon. So leave a comment, let me know what transmission you think I'm gonna run in this. And we'll see you next video. Peace.